it being National Suicide Prevention Month, I think that as a mental health officer, it's very, very vital to talk to the community anytime that I can.
Josh McNeal has been a mental health officer with the Buda Police Department for 3 years.
I think that the unknown scares people so much, and that scares me too.
He says with the COVID-19 pandemic, this has been a difficult time for a lot of people.
Not having the answers to what's going to happen is very stressful. It causes anxiety. Some people that have never thought they've had anxiety before are getting it between losing jobs, being on unemployment. So it's extremely hard to try to remedy that, but I could tell you that what I do is listen to what they're talking about, and if there's anything I can help them with, I do it.
Officer McNeal, along with Mental Health Officer Martin Rodriguez, both respond to calls related to mental health. The goal is to help connect people with the appropriate resources.
That's why there is somebody like me here, and that's why there's physicians, medical professionals that are in the field that are just as passionate as I am, but they also can help you on the medical side of things, and I can try to help on just keeping a pulse on the community, seeing what resources that you may need, because I'm in contact with a few of different resources in the mental health area.
If you or someone you know is struggling, Officer McNeal says one of the best things you can do is talk about it. But he realizes there is not a one-size-fits-all solution for mental illness. In serious situations, it is important to reach out to a medical professional.
The mind is beautiful, but it's very hard to pick through, because there's a lot of times where I'll say start small steps, do things that you love, and do hobbies that you remember that you can feel passionate about. But if you're feeling that depressed, or if you have a mental illness of such that is making you not operate at full capacity from what you remember that you can be, that's going to be extremely hard to do from somebody sitting here saying, this is what I would do, or this is what you should do. There's not one way to help everybody. There's not a tailor-made size-fits-all for mental health. But that's why if you're struggling, you have to talk about it, and if you need to talk about it to a police officer in the community or a family friend, that's what we're here for, to make sure that if we can tailor-make something for you, then that's what we're going to do.
If you are afraid or embarrassed to reach out, Officer McNeal has this message.
Don't be afraid because it's a police department. Know that I'm a human just like you, and we can try to get help together. You're not alone, and that there are people out there like myself who care enough to help. And if you give me a chance, or if you give somebody a chance, even if it is family, friends, to talk to about it, I think you'll find that you're not alone and you can get help.
You can reach Buda PD's mental health officers by calling Hays County Dispatch at 512-393-7896. However, if you need immediate assistance and it's an emergency, please dial 911. To reach the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline, please call 1-800-273-8255.